modified. They're larger, they're longer. We're getting new restrooms already built in here that using deep scholars are upgrading them. Again, the older bathrooms work, but they're 50 years old. Plumbing was going south, and some of the carpenter ants were having their way that you couldn't just take care of with general maintenance. So I will proceed. So here we are at William Kent's. William Kent Campground facilities are located 2 miles south of Tahoe City on Highway 89. Campers have access to Lake Tahoe via the William Kent Beach across the street, located across the 2-lane highway from the campground. William Kent is the largest campground in the West Shore region of Lake Tahoe. It offers wooded camping amenities just steps away from Lake Tahoe and is close to Tahoe City with many popular restaurants, stores, and amenities. This permit area contains 76 campsites, 3 yurt sites with platforms. The platforms are owned by the government, the yurts are owned by the current concessionaire. 2 full hookup sites for camp hosts. Each site can accommodate a maximum of 6 people and up to 2 vehicles. That's our capacity for campsites here in the Basin, 6. Paved parking pads at each site, an entrance check-in station, 81 animal-resistant food lockers, 81 picnic tables, 81 fire rings, 6 toilet buildings, and water is provided by the local water purveyor, Tahoe Park Water Company. Those fees are paid by you. You do have a dump station here. Currently, the current fee is $10, and this is considered a 10-vehicle overflow parking area. Excuse me. William Kent check-in station is located in the entrance of the campground. The concessionaire is responsible for keeping the check-in station open a minute from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily from the Friday preceding Memorial Day through Labor Day. During the hours of operation, the concessionaire will manage campground check-ins, distribute brochures provided by the Forest Service, and answer questions from the public, and issue wilderness permits. You may or may not be responsible for doing that in the future. We're looking into that. And if you do issue wilderness permits, you'll require training from the Forest Service. And note, the Forest Service has approved a potential construction of a fire station that will be located at this site. The building and associated improvements will not reduce the number of campsites. The Forest Service has also approved the conversion of 15 campsites to yurt sites if placement of additional yurts is proposed by the permit holder. Little color commentary, the fire station is proposed to go right in here if it happens. It's an odd mix, a fire station with bells going off in the middle of a campground. Believe me, it was a difficult decision to decide to go there, but public safety ruled the day. So it was something that was very discussed intently. And before I open this up for questions really quick, I do want one more thing for you to think about, again, as you're going around looking at these sites today. We're trying to be creative and allow you to think outside the box and bring opportunities to the public that not only generates money for you, but provides opportunities to them, high quality opportunities, but also allows you to, in this idea of making more revenue, so it doesn't always put pressure on you having to raise the rent, so to say, on camping and day use entrance fees. Every time there's a nudge in fuel prices or minimum wage fee increases, stuff like that, we're trying to provide a equitable, affordable camping experience for the majority of the American populace. You know, that's a noble goal, and we try to do it. And we understand that we have a suite of rates that are out there, from higher at one end, the Palm Beach and Nevada beaches, to a little bit lower on this end, and then even lower at Bay Area, certainly at Caspian. So, with that in mind, this is under additional opportunities. Applicants are welcome and encouraged to propose additional business opportunities at the facilities listed in this prospectus, keeping in mind that these opportunities should enhance a family-friendly public recreation experience with a focus on resource stewardship and the public's enjoyment of the outdoors. All additional business opportunities will be screened with approval by the Forest Service. Opportunities could include new camping sites, additional parking, glamping, food trucks, water toy storage, shuttle services, still photography and filming activities, equipment rentals, such as umbrellas, kayaks, paddle boards, bikes, etc. Management of weddings and group events, outfitting and guiding activities, winter services, and retail sales. Several sites located are near Lake Tahoe Water Trail and can provide related opportunities. We're asking you to think outside the box. That's pretty generous for most. If you're familiar with working on the Forest Service, there's a lot of Forest Services lead officers that aren't that open-minded about providing that level of service. Currently, we offer kayak rentals. The current concessionaire operates a store at Fallen Leaf. We'll get into that a little later. There's some telescope rentals up at Inspiration Point and some various food trailers that we've offered throughout the sites. While you're thinking about that, again, applicants should consider the following goals while developing their applications. Ensure that all facilities will remain open to the public and will serve the public coming from a broad range of economic backgrounds. Provide safe public access to the site. Protect the natural character of the site while providing high quality, low impact recreational opportunities. Mitigate environmental impacts, and any proposed structures must meet our Forest Service is what we call our Built Environmental Image Guide. It's our standard, it's our guidelines that we have, is what our structures are supposed to look like on the forest. This little building, that building, they do meet our standards for the Built Environmental guidelines, image guidelines. Any environmental analysis needed for the project approvals will be funded by you. And ensure that all uses are consistent with Lake Tahoe Basin land management plan and all other state, county, and other municipal ordinances and regulations.